I would like to welcome all eminent Ayurveda scholars and respected persons who are present in this hall for this mega event for the International Ayurveda Congress. First of all, I would like to request Mr. Deepak Baskota, President, Nepal Maharishi Vedic Foundation, to chair the session. Mr. Deepak Baskota, let us welcome him with big hands. Kindly take your seat. Thank you. Then I would like to request Ms. Sangeeta Kaushal Mishra, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Health and Population, Government of Nepal, to take your seat as the special guest of this ceremony. Ms. Sangeeta, madam, kindly take your seat as a special guest. His Excellency, Mr. Navin Srivastav, Ambassador of India to Nepal, I will request him to take his seat. Sir, kindly take your seat for this ceremony. Now, I would request Dr. P.D. Patil, Patil University, Pune, India. He is the Chancellor. Sir, kindly take your seat as the guest in the dais. Dr. P.D. Patil. Thank you. Now, I would request Mr. Bhola Thapa, sir, Vice Chancellor, Kathmandu University, kindly take your seat as a guest in the dais. Now I would request Dr. John Hagelin, President, Maharishi International University. Dr. John Hagelin, kindly take your seat as a guest in the dais. Now I would request Padam Bhushan Vaidya Devendra Trigunaji, President, National Academy of Ayurveda, India. Sir, kindly take your seat as a guest in the dais. Now, I would kindly request Professor Subhash Ranade, Chairman, International Academy of Ayurveda, Pune, India. Sir, I request you to kindly take your seat on the dais as a guest. Now, I request Dr. Rainer Picha, Chairman, International Maharishi Ayurveda Foundation. Please take your seat on the dais as a guest. Now, I will request Dr. Shyam Babu Yadav, President, Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal, also Acting Director General of Department of Ayurveda, Government of Nepal, Dr. Shyam Babu Yadav, kindly take your seat as a host president in Nepal for this International Ayurveda Congress. I would like to request Professor Dr. Chandraraj Sapkota, Professor Dr. Dhanilak Lal Bharkher, kindly seated in your chair as it is for this ceremony. I would also request dignitaries from WHO, Mr. Binod Kumar Bura, dignitaries from Ministry of Health and Population, dignitaries from Department of Ayurveda, Government of Nepal, Department of Health Services, Department of Drug Development, Central Ayurveda Hospital Nardevi, National Ayurveda Research and Training Center Kirtipur, Singhadara Vaidekhana Vikas Samiti, Ayurveda Campus Kirtipur, Ayurveda Teaching Hospital Kirtipur, Patanjali Ayurveda Campus and Research Center Dhulikhel, to be seated. Kindly take your seat, all the dear dignitaries. Likewise, I will request all the national and international delegates, the most important part of this conference, who came all the way from the long distance from different provinces of Nepal, Europe, India, and other countries to be a part of this mega event in the land of rishis and maharshis in the lap of Himalaya. I would kindly request you all to be seated on the chair. Thank you. I would also like to request the past president of Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal and immediate past president Ayurveda Doctor Association of Nepal, kindly take your chair. Director from Nepal Health Research Council, Mr. Pradeep Gyawali, and Mr. Krishna Paudel from Ministry of Health and Population. Respected sirs, please take your chair. I will request Mr. Saligram Singh sir, kindly take your chair from Patanjali Ayurveda Hospital and Research Center, Dhulikhel. I will request Mr. Bharat Patrai, Director General, Department of Drug Administration, kindly take your chair. I think it's a very special time for our life. We are here in Nepal, in the land of the yoga, Ayurveda, medicinal plants, where our Rishi Maharishi, when we study Charak Samhita, the classical Ayurveda text, there is given one concept of the conference where Rishi Punarvasu with his disciples, they were gathering here to discuss about the public health, the disease upcoming in the society, and they talk lots of things about Ayurveda. I think we are back to the Ayurveda era again, that we are starting again this moment from Nepal and all over the world.
And until we are waiting, can we see the historical video of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, who visited in 1994 in Nepal. All the guests we are going to welcome, and as I know the name, all of you, and Dr. Lothar is there in the front. He is from Germany, who is getting in Ayurveda since a long times, and Brahmachari Girish Momayaji is here. He is our very, very special person from Maharishi movement who had passed his whole life with Maharishi Ji, and he is one of the director of the International Ayurveda Foundation. And Jonathan is coming all the way from Iowa. He is looking MAPI Ayurveda products, Maharishi's Ayurveda products selling throughout the world. He is managing all these things. And I forget your name, please. Yeah. Acting? WHO, yes. Welcome you again. He is our supporter. He is very, very welcome to you from WHO. And Vaidya Manohar is a renowned Vaidya who is teaching in Maharishi University, Iowa. And you are also very, very welcome to Nepal. And I hope you will stay more days. And Professor Sarda is here from Kathmandu University, and Administrator of Kathmandu University, Mr. Mukunda Sharma is there, and Dean from Maharishi University of Iowa, USA, Dr. Bill Gosten is there. Can you spell your name? Sorry. Very good, very, very welcome to you. Yeah. And you, sir? Very good, very, very welcome to you. Thank you. And Dr. Sunanda Ranade. Yeah. And your name? Ram. Oh, Maharishi, Ram Srivastava, yes. I know you by name. Ram Lakshman. Oh, right. Rama Lakshman, brothers. Very good. Very, very welcome to both of you. And ex-Chief Secretary of Government of Nepal. And Singh Ji from Patanjali Yogpit, Ayurveda, means Ramdev's organization are here in Nepal. He is the one of the permanent director of Nepal. he will manage everything in Nepal. And I forget your name. Jai Gurudev. And Chandra Raji. Dr. Chandra Raj Pandit. Yes. And as well as all the dignitaries are here. And jointly, let me welcome all of you. And we had invited very special guests over here. It's difficult to name all of them and spell now. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi visited once Nepal in 1994, which is a very historic event that was, but we had not met at the time. But this video gives us a very much important information to all of us. Why Nepal is being recognized in that way, Maharishi can explain over this video. So we Nepali might not be able to evaluate our country as well, but Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, how Nepal has given the importance, then you can listen this video and imagine. Thank you. Let us wait for some time.
Lead the world, Nepal to lead the world. When 1% of the population practices transcendental meditation, then Nepal will lead the world. Transcendental meditation, 1 in 100 for national strength. Transcendental meditation, 1 in 100 to lead the world. National strength in the full development of life. Here's a program for everyone in this generation. Transcendental meditation, 1 in 100 for national strength. Transcendental meditation, 1 in 100 to lead the world. Nepal to lead the world. Nepal to lead the world through transcendental meditation.
Can I amend my words that Maharishi has visited in 1974, not 94, sorry, in 1974. And as well as can I address Raja Kingsley Brooks, who is the permanent director for international director for Nepal and including 8 countries of Asia is there.
Rajguru.
Please. And as well as Leslie Brooke, his wife Maharishi has given the designation Global Mother Divine is there. Please. And Professor Hagan is Ayurvedic he has got Ayurvedic degree from Maharishi University of Iowa is there, and as well as Jana Rainbow also is there, who are giving their most time to managing this conference to get success here.
यहाँ जो धार्मिक जीवन, वैदिक परंपरा का जो जीवन, यहाँ की जो राज्य सत्ता का धर्म पालन का उद्देश्य, नेपाली जीवन की दिनचर्या, दैवी शक्ति का ये देश, यहाँ के प्रत्येक मनुष्य के द्वारा जीवन में आध्यात्मिक उत्थान का जो क्रम सबके दैनिक जीवन में स्थित है। कल हम आए थे, कल से सुन रहे हैं कि कितना धार्मिक जीवन है नेपाल में। वेद शास्त्र के अनुसार देवी देवताओं की पूजा नित्य घर घर में होती है। यहाँ के वृद्ध पितामह जैसे राज गुरुदेव अपनी सारी प्रजा को इतने सम्मान से धर्म के पथ पर चला रहे हैं। यहाँ के राजा अपने धर्मपाल की परंपरा को कितने सुगठित रूप से जनता के लाभ के लिए हमेशा दे रहे हैं। ये सब बातें सुन के नेपाल के संबंध में हमारे चित्त में एक ही बात आई है कि अब इस वेद भूमि से, अब इस धर्म भूमि से सतोगुण की लहर सारे विश्व में फैलेगी।
Jai Gurudev. Maharishi said like this: with the blessings of Raj Gurudev of Nepal, in this land of the Ved, in the country of Nepal, today it is immense pleasure for me to bring my message. Since 15-20 years, I have been busy bringing spiritual regeneration to the whole world. Today, an undescribable ocean of bliss is rising in my heart, and it is very difficult to express it. Nepal is a pure land. People here live a life in alliance with natural law, a life in accordance with Vedic traditions. The royal administration of Nepal has the purpose to follow the Dharma. People in Nepal follow the Vedic routine of life. Impulses of natural law are lively in this country. Here the whole population lives life in the direction of spiritual evolution. I arrived here yesterday, and since then I have been observing how life here is lived in alliance with natural law. In Nepal, every home is always performing pujas as per tradition in Vedic scriptures. Highly revered Rajguru of Nepal is upholding the whole population on the path of Dharma. The Raja of Nepal is steadfastly engaged in the tradition of protection of Dharma for the benefit of whole population. With all these, I come to one conclusion about Nepal, that now from this land of Ved, the land of Dharma, waves of Sattva will spread all over the world.
Nepal to lead the world through transcendental meditation. Nepal will lead the world.
I would request Mr. Ram Krishna Subedi, Secretary, Education, Technology, Ministry of Nepal, Government of Nepal. Sir, kindly take your seat. I also welcome Mr. Sailendra Khanal, formal IGP, Government of Nepal. Kindly take your seat. Mr. Sailendra Khanal. You are most welcome, sir, to this program. Kindly take your seat as the guest in this ceremony. I would also request Dr. Khagendra Kathual, All Nepal Homeopathy Association President, kindly take your seat. Also, I request all the other association presidents to be seated on the chair. Thank you. The most awaited chief guest of this program, Honorable Prime Minister of Nepal, Mr. Pushpakamal Dahar Prachanda, is already here with us to motivate the Ayurveda followers from all over the world. We would like to welcome Mr. President. Now, we are going to speak our national anthem. Please.
सायुथुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सायुथुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आचल वीरहरूका रगतले भूमि शान्ति भूमि ताराई पहाड हिमाल अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल बहु जाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल अग्रगामी राष्ट्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल।
Thank you one and all. Now I would like to request Mr. Pushpa Kamal Dahal, Prachanda, Honorable Prime Minister, Government of Nepal, kindly take your seat as the chief guest of this ceremony. You are most welcome and kindly take your seat, please. Now, I would like to request Mr. Deepak Baskota, President of Vedic Maharishi Foundation, Nepal, and Dr. Syam Babu Yadav, President, Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal, to welcome Prime Minister and all dignitaries on the dais with a flower and Rudraksha Mala for this ceremony. I would also request the team from the Panditji for the Vedic recitation. Dhanyavad. Thank you, everybody. Okay, now I would request Dr. Syam Babu Yadav, President, Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal, the host organization for this event from Nepal, for the welcome and opening remarks.
Namaste, good morning. Respected Chairperson, Deepak Baskota ji, Honorable Prime Minister, respected Pushpakamal Dahalju, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning and heartily welcome to all to our beautiful country. Country of Lord Buddha, Mount Everest, and a holy place of Pashupatinath from me and Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal, Adan. The umbrella organization of registered Ayurveda doctors, I am delighted to be with you at this special ceremony today. I am particularly humbled by the honor upon me to say some things and share this beautiful day with you. I am therefore deeply grateful to the organizer partners of this memorable event for the opportunity given to me. This conference remains one of the most memorable events to us. This comes at the end of a long journey of untired preparation. I wish to congratulate and welcome the International Maharishi Ayurveda Foundation, Netherlands, International Academy of Ayurveda, India, All India Ayurvedic Congress, RVPGA, Nepal Maharishi Vedic Foundation, and other organizations for selecting this beautiful country for the conference from Adan. I request to Honorable Prime Minister that in the context of the establishment of the Ministry of Ayurveda and Alternative Medicine by both neighboring countries and other countries, the government should establish the Ministry of Ayurveda and Alternative Medicine, Nepal. We have biodiversity and huge natural resources, deep-rooted traditional, a strong culture, supports, and centuries-old history of Ayurveda. We have long tradition of using natural resources. We are hopeful that with successful conduction of this event, Nepal Ayurveda Doctor Association of Nepal, Adan, expects collaboration of the different sectors, both government and private, in promotion and establishments of Ayurveda as a prominent health system in Nepal and globally. I wish all the delegates for fruitful, happy, and enjoyable day in Nepal. Thank you very much. Jai Ayurveda.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your welcome remarks. Now it's time for the inauguration of this mega event. I would request our chief guest, Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Pushpakamal Dahalji Prachanda, kindly enlighten the panache light and worship Dhanvantari, the starter, the god for the Ayurveda, and kindly formally inaugurate this mega event.
Namami Dhanvantari Devam Surasurair Vandita Pada Padmam Loke Jararuk Bhayamrutyunasham Dataramisham Vividhaushadhinam Shankam Chakram Jalokam Dadatamrutaghatam Charudaurvishchaturbihi Sukshma Swachhatirudyam Shukaparivilasan Maulimam Bhojanetram
कालाम्भोदोज्ज्वलाङ्गं कटितटविलसश्चारुपीताम्बराढ्यं वन्दे धन्वन्तरिं तं निखिलगदवन प्रौढदावाग्निनीलं प्रौढदावाग्निनीलम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I would request Padam Bhushan Vaidya Devendra Triguna, President, National Ayurveda Academy of Ayurveda India, for the inaugural speech. And please, sir.
Honorable Paramadharniya Prime Minister of Nepal, Shri Pushp Kamal Dahel ji, भारत सरकार के राजदूत नवनीत जी, सुभाष रानाडे जी, Dr. Rainer Picha ji, and John Hagelin, Deepak Baskota जी, हमारे गिरीश ममाया जी, और हमारे भारत सरकार से आए हुए एनसीएम के श्री राकेश शर्मा जी, और इस मंच पर और ऑफ द डाइस सारे दुनिया से जो लोग डेलीगेट्स आए हैं, मुझे उनका स्वागत करते हुए इस महर्षि फाउंडेशन और आयुर्वेद की तरफ से बहुत प्रसन्नता हो रही है. वेरी हैप्पी. एंड दिस इज द 7th इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस बीइंग ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय विद द ग्रेट एफर्ट्स ऑफ श्री गिरीश ममाया जी. Sir, I would like to request, I'm very happy that we are in the land of Rishis, in the land of Vedas, in the land of this one, as Maharishi ji has said, he came in 1974 here. So this is a great land, and Ayurveda and Yoga and Maharshis have been the origin of India and Nepal. In India also, our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, since he has come, has given a lot of importance for Ayurveda, Yoga, and other Ayush system of medicines. We have 2 cabinet ministers. We have Secretary of Ayush, who is a Vaidya, Ved Rajesh Kotecha. It's a great honor for us. So he has given so much importance. And if India and Nepal have a MOU with the Ministry of Ayush and the government of Nepal, so that the Ayurveda and Yoga can be spread all over the world. As in the UN, Yoga has been established by the great efforts of our Prime Minister of India. So again, this time is now the time for Yoga, Ayurveda. So Ayurveda can be taken from India and Nepal all over the world. As in Jamnagar, the WHO has also established the Global Center for Traditional System Medicine, which is a great importance for India, for the whole over the world. There's a center in Jamnagar now, made by the WHO. So I'm just saying that this is a time for Ayurveda and Yoga, which Maharishi ji has taken this talks in late 70s, I know that, 78, 79, when he established TM Transcendental Meditation all over the world. He said, when he called my father, Ved Braspati Dev Triguna ji, that we want to take Ayurveda along with Yoga all over the world. Now, Maharaja, Dr. Tony Nader, he's taking this cause at a great effort from all over the world. So this is a time when India and Nepal can lead in that for Yoga and Ayurveda. That's my request. I would like to request the Prime Minister of Nepal that we should take the lead all over the world. Thank you. Jai Ayurveda.
Thank you. Thank you very much, respected Trigunaji. Now I would request Mr. Lothar Preek to introduce Tony Nader from Holland. Please, Lothar.
Honorable Prime Minister, dignitaries, dear members, delegates, it's my great honor and pleasure to introduce the patron of the conference, Tony Nader, MD, PhD, MRRR, head of the International Transcendental Meditation Organization, who will give a keynote speech after the break. Tony Nader, Maharaja, a designation given by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. MIT and Harvard-trained medical doctor, neuroscientist, one of the world's great Vedic scholars. His training included internal medicine, psychiatry, neurology, with a PhD in brain and cognitive science from Massachusetts Institute of Technology. I have the honor to introduce him completely after the break. Due to the shortage of time, I would like to request Dr. Tony Nader to address the assembly here. Thank you very much.
Jai Gurudev, Ayurveda Amritanam. It is a great honor, Mr. Chairman, for me to welcome with all of you the Right Honorable Pushpa Kamal Dahal, Prime Minister of Nepal, the Secretary, Ministry of Health and Population, Government of Nepal, Mrs. Dev Kumari Gurakin, His Excellency Mr. Naveen Srivastava, Ambassador of India to Nepal, all the chancellors, presidents, experts, dignitaries that are with us today. Ayurveda is for perfect health of the individual and society. We are very honored to be connected and regret that I cannot be present in person. But I am with you, will attend and follow the event. I'd like to thank the Right Honorable Prime Minister and all the dignitaries for their support. Our vision of what Ayurveda can offer, based on Maharishi's total vision of natural law, expands from the individual to entire societies. And research has shown this to be true, and to include all the family of nations where we have the sense of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And Nepal is a great land with India that can make a difference, not only for individuals, but can change the world. And at this particular time, I would like to emphasize the great solutions we have on the level of social health, international health also. Our programs that have been programs of truly Ayurveda on the international level, programs of creating health between nations, among nations, within nations, have been proven to be having definitive solutions for conflicts, for war. Our world is engaged now in a situation that is critical, and we cannot overlook there. We do not overlook these possibilities that we have, that have been repeatedly proven, scientifically documented, published in journals, that show that we can solve the conflict that is happening between Russia and Ukraine, indeed with all players that are on the ground, involving the whole world awareness, the whole world consciousness. This is also Ayurveda, because life of the individual, the consciousness of the individual, the consciousness of the groups of individuals influence the behavior of the collectivity of individuals. And in the presence of such august leaders of the world, I'd like to congratulate Nepal for what it has done to the Veda in Ayurveda, knowledge of consciousness, knowledge of awareness, yoga and yagya, and really assert and again bring to the attention of everyone that we can truly, on the basis of science and the ancient knowledge of Veda, can make a difference in all conflicts, and we can guarantee the resolution of the conflict that is present there. The resolution is not going to be on the surface level of exchange and discussion. These are only the appearance of where the resolution comes from. The true resolution will be on the level of the collective awareness of the world itself. And for that, the creation of those who practice the siddhis that have been described by Patanjali in Patanjali Yoga Sutras and revived by His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi and proven by scientists. We have great scientists present in this great gathering, and they will tell you about all the health for the individual, but also for society. And I'm again emphasizing that we should take this very seriously. We have a solution that is simple, that improves individual life, and as individual life is improved, the total society improves. From the level of consciousness, we can see a transformation that is radical, that is profound. From the surface of the ocean of consciousness, we will see the results. But from the bottom of the ocean of consciousness, from the unified level of the ocean of awareness, the unified field of all the laws of nature, is the seat of all solutions. Large groups, 10, 15,000 people, put together practicing this technology, are guaranteed to change the trend of time. Consciousness is all there is, and from the field of consciousness, as described in Vedanta, in the true infinite knowledge of natural law, we can have a solution to this issue and problems. And I feel grateful for the tradition that has given us this knowledge, grateful for you who uphold that tradition and who are using it and demonstrating its effectiveness for the individual. Let us together plan to again demonstrate in its effectiveness in healing the world as a whole. All glory to all participants today and in the next days, with the hope, with the knowledge and technology to make life work for everyone and for our dear world, our family of nation. All gratitude. Namaste, Jai Guru Dev.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tony Nader, for this wonderful offer to make this knowledge applicable to create harmony in the world, which is so much needed. And now we would like to hand over a gift from Dr. Tony Nader to the Honorable Prime Minister of Nepal. The gift is handed over by Professor Dr. John Hagelin, President of Maharishi International University. Thank you so much. Now we know that the time of Honorable Prime Minister is running out. We would like to request you to remain a few minutes we have three very special individuals whom we would like you to honor with the Maharishi Dhanvantari Award. I would like to request Professor Dr. Ranade to come here. Dr. Rainer Picha, please to come here. And Professor Subhash Ranade we have here, the other one. If you could please come on the dais. Yeah. Please, can you please come? So we have here, please come, Vaidya Rakesh Sharma, MD, PhD, professor, also representing Ayush Ministry here today. And I'll just read the introduction. This Maharishi Dhanvantari Award has been conferred upon Professor Vaidya Rakesh Sharma, Professor Subhash Ranade, and Dr. Rainer Picha for their outstanding achievements and contributions in the field of Ayurveda. The Maharishi Dhanvantari Award is conferred in the memory of His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, who restored Ayurveda by connecting it to its origin in the Veda, the totality of natural law, the unified wholeness of life at the basis of all health, and promoting longevity and happiness. Along with leading Vaidyas of India, Maharishi developed a world plan for perfect health, a comprehensive, universally applicable, economically self-sufficient program of health care based on the principles of Ayurveda. Maharishi invites initiatives spreading the light of total knowledge throughout the world over 50 years has been fundamental to the worldwide upsurge and interest and the enthusiasm for Ayurveda we see in the world today. So if you could please, yes, Dr. Med Rainer Picha. Professor Subhash Ranade and Professor Vaidya Rakesh Sharma.
Thank you. Thank you on one and all. And I would like to congratulate all three of the eminent scholars for the award. Now it's time for the inaugural speech by our chief guest, Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda. I will welcome him to for the speech.
Namaste and good morning to everybody. Respected chairperson of this International Ayurveda Congress, excellencies and dignitaries on the desk, eminent Ayurveda scholars and consultants from Nepal and other countries, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in this International Ayurveda Congress. I would like to convey my cordial thanks to the organizing committee of this Congress for organizing such a wonderful program in Nepal. In the lap of Himalayas, land of Rishi, Maharishi, my best wishes for the success of this conference. Many people in the world are now suffering from non-communicable disease like diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and are under risk of cardiac disease. Ayurveda treatment, yoga, meditation, and a healthy lifestyle are the best remedies for the prevention of the non-communicable disease. Also, many people are suffering from loss of sleep, anxiety, depression, etc. Ayurveda therapies like Shirodhara, yoga, meditation are the best approaches to combat mental health issues in present era. So I want to congratulate you all Ayurveda doctors for your bright future as leading healthcare system in the world. Also, my request for hard work and dedication to make your hospital set up strong as per the demand of modern time. Many people are using Ayurveda medicine and following healthy diet after COVID. So government of Nepal also has its planning to promote Ayurveda healthcare system in Nepal. I believe this conference will help to connect the world with Nepal for the exchange of pure natural herbs and the advanced technology. There are high-value medicinal plants like Ersagumba, Lotsalla, Amala, etc. in the different regions of Nepal. Lotsalla is good for cancer treatment. Furthermore, Nepal is the homeland for the rare mineral like Shilajit. We need to find advanced technology for the processing, packaging, and export of these herbs and minerals. Nepal can get financial benefit by the industrialization of Ayurveda medicine. I believe this conference will be the milestone for the development of tools for scientific collection, conservation, processing, and industrialization of medicinal plants and Ayurveda medicines. Government of Nepal is willing to support Ayurveda industries. I would like to propose 300-year-old Singh Darbar Vaidyakhana as the project for the national pride, as it is one of the oldest pharmaceutical in Nepal since the time of Malla dynasty. Alongside, government will support for the research of indigenous medicinal plants and to develop Ayurveda pharmacopoeia and formulary of Nepal. Government will work to make policy of Ayurveda medicine production center and collection and processing an unit for medicinal plant in each provinces. Government will support Nepalese Ayurveda companies to promote quality of Ayurveda medicine as per GMP standard. Government will try to resolve the legal restriction for the trading of medicinal plants essential for the production of Ayurveda medicine. Government will promote the Ayurveda hospital, Panchakarma Center and Wellness Center for the promotion of health tourism in Nepal. As per government policy, 100-bedded Ayurveda hospital will be started soon in all provinces. Government of India and Ministry of Ayush has given high priority for the research and development of Ayurveda and herbal industry in India. Government of Nepal will work together with Government of India to promote Ayurveda as evidence-based medicine in Nepal. I would like to request all Ayurveda doctors to publish research articles in international journals. Government of Nepal will work with WHO to support for further research activities in Ayurveda and medicinal plants in collaboration with WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine, Jamnagar, India. I also believe that this international conference will help to find out some solution for the climate change threat and global warming. Medicinal plants are the basic of Ayurveda treatment and also the biodiversity. The National Ayurveda Academy will be operated as soon as possible to produce skilled and expert manpower for the development and expansion of Ayurveda treatment system in the world community. A special initiative will be taken to increase the quality of Ayurveda education. As per one health policy, Ayurveda can support for the benefit of humans, the environment, and animals. We will give a special emphasis on cultivation and conservation of medicinal plants like pipal, rudraksha, tulsi, bel, etc. In doing so, we not only be able to supply these herbal medicinal trees to the entire world, but also play an inspiration role to save the environment, as the plants will be effective to support the global warming and climate change threats need. I believe this conference will also be able to inspire us to take a serious step toward climate change. Government will make strategic decision in policy level for this. I believe Nepal will get support from all over the world for the industrialization of Ayurveda and medicinal plants in Nepal. Universal health coverage as per sustainable development goal is not possible without incorporating Ayurveda and elite traditional system of medicine. Finally, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to National International Vedic Maharishi Foundation, Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal, and other supporting organizations for organizing this International Ayurveda organization. Thank you very much. Jaya Ayurveda.
Thank you so much, Honorable Prime Minister, for inspiring Ayurveda doctors. And yeah, of course, is going to be the leading healthcare system in the future. We are happy for that. Now I would request Mr. Deepak Baskota, President of Nepal Vedic Maharishi Foundation, just to give thanks to Prime Minister. And he is also going to say something about the MOU.
Jai Gurudev, Jai Ayurveda. Thank you very much, Honorable Prime Minister. And let me request the President of Maharishi International University and the Vice Chancellor of Kathmandu University to exchange their signing document in front of Prime Minister's place. Please come. Due to the busy schedule of our Honorable Prime Minister, it is difficult to wait until the program ends. So kindly, I like to thank his precious time to provided us in this conference to be a chief guest and inaugurating this wonderful and historical conference here in Nepal. So after his leaving, to continue the program will be going. Then all the personality who are in the dais, I request you to remain your seat here, stay, and Prime Minister will leave now. I will say goodbye to him and then continue our program. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for your time for this mega event, International Ayurveda Conference. We are hopefully looking forward for the growth and development of Ayurveda in Nepal in the future. Thank you. Now, I would like to continue the inaugural session. Everyone kindly be seated on your chair. We still have to go with some speech from our dignitaries on the dais. Now, I would like to request Mr. Now, I would like to request Mr. Navin Srivastav, His Excellency Ambassador of India to Nepal, for the speech. So, welcome, sir.
Chairman of this event, Mr. Deepak Baskota, Professor Dr. Subhash Ranade, Dr. Rainer Picha, Dr. P.D. Patil, Dr. Shyambabu Yadav, President, Ayurveda Doctor Associations of Nepal, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to join you this morning for the inaugural event of the 7th International Ayurveda Congress in Kathmandu. As the speakers before me, and in fact the Right Honorable Prime Minister Prachandji said, this Congress is celebrating the rich science of Ayurveda and its contribution to the wellness of human being and the field of medicine. It is also happening at an opportune time The recent pandemic of COVID, which ravaged for more than 2.5 years, has underscored the immense importance of Ayurveda, traditional medicine, for the good health of all the people. The promotion and integration of traditional medicine, particularly Ayurveda, in our healthcare system, therefore, is an essential step forward towards achieving the objectives of universal health coverage and ensuring access of affordable healthcare for all the people across the world. More importantly, our traditional healthcare systems include a strong element of preventive healthcare, which reduces the cost and the burden on the people. I'm quite happy that this Congress is taking place in the holy city of Kathmandu in Nepal. India and Nepal, as has been said, have had close cooperation in the area of Ayurveda, reflecting the close relationship between our two countries and our two peoples, which has lasted several centuries. In India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we have taken a lead in mainstreaming the traditional medicines, Ayurveda, through our Ayush ministry and its various initiatives. We have also instituted a national Ayush mission to promote Ayush medical systems and Ayush services. India is also working with other countries, including with Nepal, in popularizing the use of traditional medicines and Ayurveda. The WHO had last year announced setting up of a global center for traditional medicine in India. And as Prime Minister Prachandji said, we will certainly look forward to working with Nepal in promoting both Ayurveda, not just in India and Nepal, but throughout the world. The Government of India aims to harness the potential of traditional medicines across the world through modern science and technology, and with the objective of improving health of the people and planet. This year, Prime Minister Modi had taken another initiative, and this year, because Ayurveda goes with a balanced diet, Prime Minister Modi had taken the initiative to declare this year as International Year of Millets, and the UN has supported it. We are planning to do several activities along with Ayurveda to promote the usage of millets in our daily lives. As I said earlier, India and Nepal have been cooperating in the field of traditional medicines, and I'm rather encouraged by Prime Minister Prachandji's strong support for carrying this work forward. We already have a framework established through a legal exchange of MOUs, and several of our companies, some of which are represented here, Patanjali Ayurveda, Dabur, etc., are already working in Nepal to see how Ayurveda and medicinal plants can be more easily processed and made available to people, not just in our two countries, but around the world. The presence of Prime Minister Prachandji earlier today is an indication how both our countries are working together in this area. Lastly, I'd like to express my gratitude to the organizers of this Congress, to the Maharishi University, and to others, including Adan, for bringing together experts and practitioners of Ayurveda, as well as policymakers, to have an exchange of ideas over the next 2 days, and to come up with ideas and solutions to carry our to move forward towards our common objective. I am particularly confident that with the strong support of Prime Minister of Nepal and under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we will be able to achieve this objective. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, I would like to request Ms. Sangeeta Kaushal Mishra, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Health and Population, Government of Nepal, for the speech.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, distinguished delegates on the dais, all the doctors and delegates from different universities and from different parts of the world, colleagues, friends, and friends from media. A very good morning to all of you. It is an honor to address this gathering of Ayurveda enthusiasts at this conference of Ayurveda. It is a holistic healing system, as we all know, that has gained global recognition and is being accepted as one of the most alternative way of medicine and treatment. As we all know, that essence of Ayurveda lies in the approach to healing that focuses on the balance between the body, mind, and spirit, while the ultimate goal of Ayurveda is not just to cure the diseases, but to prevent them by promoting a healthy lifestyle and fostering overall well-being to all of us. We have already seen the recent pandemic when we all were very scared, the way Ayurveda came us to the respite, and it helped us, and it has established itself. In Nepal, we have a huge burden of NCDs. If we could see, 71% of premature deaths are from NCD. And I'm very much hopeful if we could integrate Ayurveda in the treatment of NCDs, we can do a much better job what we are doing right now. The government of Nepal has declared Ayurveda as national health system, and we are doing our best for the promotion of Ayurveda at the local level through the District Ayurveda Health Center. The government of Nepal has also launched a new and very ambitious program which is known as Mero Swasthya Mero Jimmewari, that means my health, my responsibility, under which Ayurveda health services and special focus on preventive medicine is being delivered through Nagrik Arogya Kendra at local bodies. The central government, along with the provincial government, is committed to establish provincial Ayurveda hospitals and upgrade the existing central hospital, Nardevi Ayurveda Hospital. The government of Nepal has also focused its attention towards the importance of research in Ayurveda, and hence has established Nepal Ayurveda Research and Training Center and National Panchakarma Center and Research Center, which is under construction right now. We have been running the oldest Ayurveda pharmaceutical in Nepal, which is known as Singh Darbar Vaidya Khana. The government of Nepal has recognized the importance of Ayurveda in promoting healthcare and well-being in the country and has been taking many different steps to promote and practice Ayurveda. Now we have focused on upgradation and quality standard of Ayurveda service, and we have also introduced minimum service standard for the central, provincial, and district level of Ayurveda health institutions. This minimum service standard is going to make a minimum service guideline for all the hospitals which they need to operate on. Nepal still needs to promote the culture of research and evidence-based medicine in Ayurveda. We are planning to promote Ayurveda tourism with the help of different stakeholders with our neighboring country, India, and from all over the world. And we all need to collaborate for this. International Ayurveda Congress, as this event has already, Prime Minister has already graced this event and has already made some commitments, I would like to reiterate that Ministry of Health and Population will extend all possible support for the development of Ayurveda. Last but not the least, I would just like to request, as you discuss in your different plenary sessions, I would like you to discuss on pharmacovigilance, research capacity, and monitoring and evaluation of all the Ayurveda treatment. I wish you all a very successful deliberation and wish you have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Sangeeta Madam. Now we are at the end of this opening ceremony. Now I would like to request Mr. Deepak Baskota, President, Nepal Maharishi Vedic Foundation, for the closing remarks of this ceremony. And before that, I would like to take permission to go away from you people. Thank you for your kind presence during the opening ceremony. Thank you one and all. I wish you happy stay for these 3 days in Nepal, and to Nepalese delegates also, I wish all happy time in for this conference. Thank you. I would like to leave Dr. Kopila Adhikari, General Secretary, Ayurveda Doctors Association of Nepal. Jai Ayurveda.
Thank you, Dr. Kopila. Welcome you again, and Jai Gurudev. I am very glad to honor Prime Minister over our event here, but it was very difficult to practice to bring him here, you know. So I was little bit pressure also, but it is now finished. And let me welcome all of you, the guest and new ambassador to Nepal from India, Naveen Srivastava, His Excellency. Let me welcome you because I am meeting you first time. And I hope your tenure will be successfully past the days of coming. And I heartily welcome you in our program. At least you have accepted our invitation. And also I like to thank for your deliberation you made just before. And let us commit to work together, not only in the field of Ayurveda, but in general, many things we can do together, because India and Nepal, there is a historical relations, and everything is same, culture, education, relation, and religion and everything. And let me welcome from the first, Dr. Rainer Picha, the President of the International President of International Ayurvedic Foundation, who had visited 25 years ago in Nepal with the scientific teams. I remember that, and we had a good meeting in the Hotel Dwarika. The group was led by Michael Dilbert, Raja Michael Dilbert, and they had made various scientific presentations. It was a wonderful meeting before 25 years, and he visited again here. Dr. John Hagelin, everybody knows that he is the world-renowned scientist, quantum physicist, who is the president of Maharishi International University. I think it is his third visit in Nepal. And the first visit, which I forget it, but last in our international conference that on Vedic science and modern science, he has visited and participated as a key speaker, as a key person, and now in this ceremony also he gave his time. Very, very welcome you, and we hope due to your input and commitment, and the world will get enlightened. And your book, The Government, Absolute Theory of Government, we had presented to Prime Ministers. It is a wonderful event to you also, and I asked him, Prime Minister, to meet you again. And the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Bhola Thapa, glad to be here and welcome you, and especially both of you, Dr. John Hagelin and Bhola Thapa, Vice President and the Vice Chancellor. Jointly, I like to welcome and congratulate both of you to sign the agreement between MIU and KU, Kathmandu University, to do many possible things jointly from both university. And Nepal Maharishi Vedic Foundation, which organization I am chairing since a long time, and I will be the best coordinator for both of you to launch this program. And all the professors are here, including Yogi Chintamaniji, who connected to do this all things. I like to thank him also where he is. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. Please come on the front. Secretary from Ministry of Health, I like to welcome and thanks for your speech and as well as your presence in this meeting. Thank you very much. And Dr. Triguna, 26 years ago, he and his father read my pulse and gave the Ayurvedic discipline, which I am till now, no any disease I have to face. Such a nice and wonderful knowledge of Ayurveda, you know. That we want to give to the whole people of Nepal and whole people of India, and not only India and Nepal, to the world. This is why the Congress is going on. What wonderful this knowledge is, I don't know how can I explain, but today in his deliberation, all the participants listened very seriously what it is. But in a words, what I want to tell, Ayurveda is the perfect health science, not imperfect, perfect health science. It is not additional medicine system. It is the perfect system of the health that I understand. I am not a student of Ayurveda. I am the devotee of Ayurveda. And as well as the Professor Ranade is the renowned Ayurvedic professor from Pune University. We had a long relation since a long time. We met before also. And again, I welcome you along with your same professional, beautiful wife in Nepal together. And as a result, just now I am meeting him, Dr. Patil, the Chancellor of D.Y. Patel University, Pune. Very, very welcome to you. And as well as I had already expressed my gratitude to our ambassadors, then all the guests who are here, it is going to be late to conclude these times, and we'll discuss within 2 days, nicely, seriously. So let us give the thanks to Prime Ministers on behalf of organizing committee, on behalf of the delegates, on behalf of this conference, that who had given his time to inaugurate our conference and his precious time. Let us give him thanks, though he is not here, but we can somebody, media can convey that our thanks and gratitude to him for his gracious time. And also Maharaja, Dr. Tony Nader, I like to the thanks who had given a precious speech only to us, and the Prime Minister also listened very seriously. Then his books has been given to Prime Ministers as his suggestions by the hand of Dr. John Hagelin. Then I think I have already, and this, let me thanks all the organizers and supportive wings and the hotels as well. Then the first session is going to be concluded. Let me announce that, and Jai Gurudev.